Hey, man, what's going on, man? GooseSports here, and man, we got Arkansas and LSU College World Series on Saturday. This is the preview of that. So LSU, Arkansas, of course, they're together in the SEC, and they did play each other in the regular season. LSU won 2 out of 3 against the Razorbacks in the regular season, but now this is a whole different ball game because now it counts more than when it did before. So if you really want to look at like what the game potentially could look like, you have to go back and look at what the Friday matchup that they played. Again, LSU won in extra innings, 5-4. You had Zach Root pitching for Arkansas and Cade Anderson pitching for LSU. And I am assuming that both these guys are going to go Saturday and face off against each other once again. You go back on that day, on that Friday, Root went 6 innings, struck out 6, and Anderson went 5 and 2/3, struck out 10. So these are really two really good pitchers, and I expect that this will be a really competitive baseball game, just like the one that they played, several weeks ago. But like I said, this is a totally different ball game, totally different ballpark, totally different circumstances. It's just a lot more on the line. So interested to see what team steps up, what team does not step up come Saturday night. But hey, look, if you win Saturday, doesn't really mean like you're all I'm in the driver's seat. If you lose, just you're in probably some deep trouble just because of the games that you're going to play, have to play to work your way out of it. But it's been done before. But winning is if you win, you give yourself a lot better chance going forward. But we'll see what happens on Saturday night in Omaha. But let's look at Arkansas as look at their leading hitters. Logan Maxwell, leading guy, average wise, batting 360. Then you have Charles Davy batting 355. Aloy batting 348. You got Koziel batting 346. And then they got two Aloys. That was Wihaya Aloy. I know I'm mixing that. I'm screwed that up probably. He's batting 348. And you got Uhoyo Aloy batting 330. I'm probably murdering the names, but I apologize. Then you got Helfrich batting 320. And then that guy only has like 80 at bats. But Carson Bowles has only 80 at bats on the season, and he's batting lost my thought. There it is. No, I'm sorry. He has 58, only 58 at bats. So he's batting 310. It's very limited at bats. And you got Ardale batting 289, and Thomas batting 278. So Arkansas is a really good baseball team as they took out Tennessee in the Super Regionals. The leading home run guy is Wihaya Aloy, batting has 20 homers. Koziel has 15. Davalon has 14. Elfrick has 14. Ardale has 14. Maxwell has 13. And then the Kuhoyo Aloy has 13. So Arkansas this is going to be a tough matchup for Cade Anderson. Cade Anderson didn't really pitch well against West Virginia. Neither did Einstein. Einstein ran some problems against West Virginia in the Super Regional round. So our pitching needs to come together in Omaha. This is a totally different ballpark than Alex Box. So sometimes this could be a really pitcher's park, and you got to pitch well, and you got to manufacture runs. Now LSU did a good job over the weekend against West Virginia, manufacturing runs. When they got guys on base, they got those timely hits, something that at times we didn't see in the regular season. They had 2 grand slams against West Virginia. They had a 3-run home run in that first game against West Virginia. So it just was really refreshing to see that our hitting has really come along here in the regionals and super regional rounds. But they're going to have to keep it going. Like I said, this is a different ballpark. Sometimes when the wind blows in, it's really hard to score some runs. And when the wind blows out in Omaha, it's the ball carries. So it's interesting to see what happens this weekend in Omaha. But I think it's gonna be a really good game on Saturday night. And the winner moves on to the next round in the winners bracket. The loser gonna have an uphill battle to get out of it, especially if it's LSU because our pitching is really if we get down to the third, if we get to the third starter, that's when we get to some problems like who are you going to pitch. But eventually they're going to have to make that decision in this tournament because you can't just pitch Anderson and Einstein every you can't just pitch those two guys because it's just interesting to see what happens. But the Tigers Arkansas should be a good game Saturday night in Omaha. I think it's at 6 o'clock Central. That's when it is. So, and Razorbacks and LSU. We played in Omaha before. So it'll be another good matchup between these two SEC rivals. You guys have a good one. We'll see you next time. Go Tigers.